it was said to me that it was going to be raining. I don't like rain and I won't come on the rain. But Dundrum, I got here about 7 o'clock and I got set up. It was a bit panicky at the start, but I got set up and my station is now fully operational. And guess what? Look at this. Have a look. You ready? I've got a new lane. So I'm doubling my footprint. Now, the boys here in Dundrum, again, decent spuds. I was digging some of the boys today. I'm going to be sponsoring the GA behind me. So that's really good. I'm really glad and proud to be sponsoring them. They're doing a sponsored work. If remember, guys, if you're looking to do a wee bit of walking and you want to get raised for a good cause, here it is here. They do a lot of community stuff. They're a great community of people. And so I'm sponsoring the Funniest Dress sponsored walk from here to the Mourne Mountains, allegedly. I'm not going to be joining in because that's not what I do, but I'm sponsoring them. And so if you want to join in, you can get £100 prize money from me to be the funniest looking walker there is. So if you can be the funniest looking walker, go and join this thing. It's on next Saturday, Dundrum GA. Speak to a guy called Eamon. He's in charge of it. I think they're trying to raise 25 grand. So if you can help out, that'd be really good for them. Anyway, so I was expecting the rain. It didn't happen. I woke up at 6 o'clock and I thought, oh, I'm in panic. And I came down here in a rush to get going. Here we are. We are where we are now. And I got it operational. And sales are good. Sales are really, really good. I'm really pleased with what I've got so far. I've got to pull out more stock because I'm starting to sell. Thank you. Again, we had 3 people that look a type of person that I would say would be not from the UK. And sadly, they were going through my lighters and they were taking my lighters and I was watching them. This time I was watching them. I was on them. And the lighters were taken. So a lot of them were taken. I didn't realize. I noticed they were keeping going in their hands and they were disappearing. But I was watching what they were taking. And then when I challenged them, which I did challenge, I wouldn't want to do it on camera, but when I challenged them, they walked away from the thing and I started looking behind them. So they're watching me follow them. But they're welcome to it. That money is absolutely theirs. If they want to earn money by petty theft, that's the way it is. We have to accept petty theft. By the looks of it, markets are full of them. But now I know who they are and they're never coming if they come anywhere near my stand again, I'm going to chase the bastards. Excuse my language. This is going to be my second last. This is going to be second last time I'm going to be here. But remember the offering that I've given everybody. The £300 I'm offering in stock to the 5 people out of Lisburn. If you look at it, it's not £300 value. It's £300 wholesale, which is about £1,000 value in a market. So if you want to get a grand for yourself and you want to be set up with a stand like this, like what I do, please send an email to production@castlemediauk.com and I will happily set you up. I think it's great. We've got 2 volunteers so far who are going to be involved in this, and I want another 3 people. If you're young, if you're 16 and you just want to be a trader and you're in Lisburn, give me a shout out, production@castlemediauk.com. And we'll see if we can inspire you to become an entrepreneur. How you start is at places like this. Markets trading is one of the best ways to learn people. It's the best way to work the art of trade, the art of sale, and learning the power of no, which is a really, really great piece of information to learn about. I have to say today has been absolutely crazy. We've had so many fans coming down, such a brilliant one. There's a guy called Mark. Oh, what an amazing man. He does amend, he fixes stuff and gets stuff for free. And he makes a fortune from doing it. He's a great guy, such an inspiration. I was getting chills there, so I had to tell you about him. I want him on the inner circle. A sort of guy you want in on the inner circle. There's another guy that started and he came down to tell me that he's starting his dog home. He's moved to new premises and he's starting to grow his business. And it's me who's inspiring them. I hope that I've given them inspiration. And this is what I've wanted to do. This is one of my empowerments. It makes me feel so good. We've got this guy, Mark, came up and said, "Malin, you're keeping it real, you're an inspiration." And that just makes me feel absolutely heart full right now. I feel absolutely great by showing that it's so easy to make money if you just put your efforts in. And this guy looks like he's been a lifer. doing, like buying little old bikes and cleaning them, doing them up and on in this chain and selling them for a profit. Make doing men is one of the best ways of making money. Anyway, listen, I just thought I'd give you that addition because it's really been, since that last take I done there, I met 3 people that are fans of my channel and are telling me about their stories and how much I'm inspiring them to become just better or bigger or more traders than what they used to be doing. So it's working for me. It's working for what I designed this whole YouTube channel for, was to inspire business, inspire economics. Right, so I'm going for a walk and I'm gonna try and see, I'm actually, tell you what I'll do. I will show you this just to see how much of a busy day it is here. I'm gonna jump up on this thing and I'm jumping up the top of the van. Look at this. This is just amazing. Look at the amount of people there are here today. And it goes all the way around. All the way around. Brilliant trade. This is just a great day for trade. This is the weather, brings out such a good crowd. It's one of my, probably my bumper sales today. And I'm going to walk around. I've got someone to look after the stall. I'm going to go and walk around. And I'm just going to check out what the competition is doing, see what they're doing. And there's so much you can get, so much you can buy from so many people. And this is where, and look at that, that's one of the things I wanted to do. So this is one of the things I wanted to do. I'm dead keen to get involved with this type of, so if you have a look, let me just try and put that down. Look at that, guys. I love them signs. Oh, there's one of my favorite signs there. How much are you selling the signs for, buddy?
£5 each.
Look at that one. That might go well in my garage. No Ferrari anymore, but hey, is what it is. This guy does well. He's such a good, solid trader. Some gear. He's got a really good setup. I'll show you here. You don't mind having a record, do you? Look at that. He sells some really good stuff. And that's the art of enterprise. Being able to, look at them powders and all. Some good gear. Problem is when you're a trader, you don't get to see all this stuff. Some really good stuff. I love this. There's a Bruce Springsteen album. £10. Even shoes. There's not much doesn't come across this place, I can tell you. Great gear. Nice work. It's like Liverpool. Look at these. Wee t-shirts. And the place is just buzzing. The place is just buzzing. I love this type of stuff. It's on me. Not recording you. Do you want to be recorded?
No.
Please?
No.
I'm only joking you. I know. I'll get it now. So I've got to buy some stuff. Spend some money. Right. I'll just stop recording for a minute. I'll get this bought and then I'll continue recording. So I'm still on that. I just bought my wee hat. Look. Well, you beautiful people. So, is it Monday today? What day is it? It's Tuesday today. And as you can see, I'm wearing different clothes and I'm absolutely refreshed. I've got my nice designer beard going. And to be honest with you, yesterday I was destroyed. It seems to be the market does take a lot out of me. Up and down in that van, you know, not getting any younger, and physical work of lifting possibly, you know, a half a ton of stock in and out of the van every day is absolutely destroying. The good news about the market is my bum is nice and hard because I'm always doing Stairmaster, going up and down in the van, up and down in the van. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. What did I make in Dundrum? It was £720, ka-ching. And that £720 now is all profit because I've not had to buy any more stock. I'm coming to the end of my term of being a market trader. It was supposed to be 4 weeks in Knott's Corner, but that came to an end. I've got next week to do, which is 11, and the week after do, which is 12, and I'm done. No more teaching people how to market trade. I move on to the next project on how to make money from nothing, teaching all my watchers how to make money. So what I do next, because I'm not allowed on eBay, remember I'm banned from bloody eBay, leads me to decide something more inventive on what I can do next. I've got people coming to me to buy or to take some stock, and I'm really super excited about these volunteers. Remember, if you want to come and say hello to me in Drumbo on Wednesday, I would love to see you. Today being Tuesday, which means it's already tomorrow before I get to do more market stuff. So I'm not fully recovered yet. It is exhausting. I have to say to you guys, any of you lot that it's a market trader or a car booter, it is hard work. It is not easy earned, but it's the only place that I now know that you don't really have to claim the tax that you earn on. I find it unfair if you go to a car boot sale and you've got an item that you've bought and because of tax that you've paid for in previous. Why should you pay tax again? Me, I should pay tax. Of course I should, because I'm making money from profit and I deserve to pay tax and such. But I find it unreal that I heard these rules about these new making new tax digital, where they're saying that all car boot companies who organize this stuff have to actually take national insurance details for people who are entering the car boot. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's, I don't know what you would call it. I'm not much of a person to agree with the law of taxation when it's gone absolutely mad. But why am I going off on that? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So £720 to my massive amount. I am so happy with the money that I made after 10 weeks. It has been an up and down journey, hard work, and the worst thing I hate about market trading is the rain. If you want my advice, get a table, get 2 tables, get 3 tables. But if you're going to get tables, buy yourself some pop-up gazebos, because that's got to be the way forward. Pop-ups and gazebos to protect your stock from getting damaged. So where I am next, I don't know. I still have another 2 weeks to go. So if anyone has any suggestion of what I should do to inspire every one of you to get up off your rear ends and make a bit of money, then please come and speak to me. I'm in Drumbo tomorrow. This is the last of the video for episode 10 part 2, and we have got 2 more videos to do that will comprise of Dundrum and Drumbo, and then I'm done, and it's goodbye for me for marketplaces. Anyway, I think I've said that twice already, so I'm going to stop yakking. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next round.